Okay, great. So
I have with me Theologidou and T.Papapanagiotou, who were presenting yesterday for TESOL grades. Thank you very much for this interview.
thank you.
Great. Dora, can you tell us a few things about your joint presentation with Maria?
Okay. Our presentation was called It's All Rock and Roll, But I Like It. And it had to do with music and contemporary music and how ways to use it in the classroom. And not only the gut feel and matrix exercises, but also ways for some ideas for creative writing or role play or something like that, which are not very traditional.
Oh, great.
So it was, yes, sorry.
It's okay. What was the reaction of the people in the classroom? Did they...
Nice question. Okay, I think that maybe at some point they didn't... I think it was a positive reaction to it, but the thing with the workshop is that the teacher should be willing to expose themselves, and I think that at some points we had to encourage them even a bit more, yes, to start talking, but overall I think it was a very positive experience because that's the whole idea we're trying to promote, that you don't have to be a person with 20 years experience or 30 years experience, a true master in the field in order to give such a presentation. It could be just like what you said before. It could be simple ideas or things that you have come up with and you try to see how they work in real life, in the classroom, along with your co-workers, because that's how we see workshops. So yes, overall I think it was there was a positive reaction to it.
I'm sure there was, because using music is difficult in the classroom for a lot of teachers. Like Laura said, the traditional gap fill, we've had too much of that. That's why I asked what was the reaction. Did they feel that, well, we have a new opening now? That's how I...
Yes, I think it was an eye-opening experience for any of them. Hopefully, I hope so, at least.
Yes. Great. I'm sure they enjoyed it a lot.
Yes, I can't tell for sure, but based on what we saw, yes, I think they enjoyed it a lot.
Great. And you're involved in an amazing project I saw on Facebook when I first joined 6 months ago, the 8 Project. Can you tell us what the 8 Project is?
Well, this was part of our last presentation, the last TESOL convention. It was our first presentation here, and it had to do with Gardner's theory about the multiple intelligences. And according to Gardner, he said that everybody has 8 different intelligences. And we tried to base some ideas for the ELT lessons based on these intelligences. For example, we had music in the classroom, we had mathematical exercises that had to do with English.
Wow.
Role play.
We had, there was actually a special video where everybody had to stand up and work out. Wow. Literally, yes, there were squats and things like that, so the kinesthetic part.
In Thessaloniki we had brought a trainer and he did all the exercises with
yes, it was much more, it was like a show. I have to admit the previous one. It was more of a show, yes, because we had to incorporate all these different things.
And we had don't forget the video we did with the students.
Yes, it was all student work. It was based on lesson plans designed on lessons carried out in a class, in a way. Actually, it had to do with our private lessons at the time. There were mainly Dora students, and there was a series of lesson plans designed on the same topic. The topic was relationships. We had a song, which the students chose. It was I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith, and everything was designed around that.
Wow.
So, yeah, something like a cross-curricular approach as well, but focusing on the multiple intelligences part.
Amazing.
And in the end they wrote their own role play and they did a sketch, and we have the video. We presented it last year and we have the video on our blog. And it's also
that's a short film, and that's seamless. Yes, that's why I told you it was more of a show.
That's fantastic.
Yes, it was great. We didn't the thing that was great, just like this one, but I think the previous presentation was I think it exceeded our expectations. It went far beyond our expectations because we didn't know how it would end, what the final result would be. We didn't know how the students would react to it.
Yeah.
And everything went,
fortunately,
everything went great.
Very interesting. So if you're reading more about this, it's the 8 Project, right? On Facebook and
the8project.blogspot.com.
very good. That's the blog, and you can also find you have a page on Facebook.
Yeah.
Super. Oh, fantastic! Thank you very much for this
Thank you.
interview. Enjoy the conference.
Hey, you too.
Thank you too.
Great.